What's up, everybody? If you are here, say hello. Sorry it is so late, you guys. I was going to go live earlier, and then people made me very aware that A Million Little Things was on at the time that I was going to go on. I'm like, oh, can't do that because you guys have to be able to watch that so we can discuss that next week. So what's up, Charles? What's up, Colleen? Grateful MC. You guys, so glad to see you here. Hopefully we'll get some people out. I know it's late for a lot of people right now. I was kind of bummed, but I'm like, I have to go live because we missed yesterday. And I'm like, I got to talk about this. So Courtney Jones in the house. What's up, Brenda Ramirez? What's up? Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Some of you guys are still awake. Let me know what time it is where you guys are at. Hey, Timothy. Courtney Holland. Hello, hello. Yes, Charles, we did receive the package, and it is going to be... We actually opened it in a video that will be coming up soon. Because we kind of did like a two-part video with the rest of Ethan's makeover, and some of that's being still filmed. So it hasn't gone up yet. But yes, we did get it, and it's awesome. Hey, I've been waiting for this. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Oh, good. I'm so glad so many. Oh, it's 10, 11, 11. Oh, my gosh. It is so late where a lot of you guys are right now. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you're still here. First ever live, sending love from Melbourne, Australia. It's 3 p.m. where you are, Deborah. That is so awesome. I'm so glad you made it to a live. It's 11, so a lot of you guys are like East Coasters. What's up, Colby? We just got back from Trader Joe's, and we got a couple of your suggestions. I'm so excited. Oh, Brittany, me too. I'm so excited to hear everyone's thoughts. I'm like... Oh, I've been chatting with some of you guys on Instagram. Like, we've kind of a little bit been going back and forth with some of you guys talking about what could have happened, what they think, like what people think. So I'm like, okay, we got to talk about this. Grateful MC says that Million Little Things starts in 2 hours for her. What the heck? Oh, so it's 10 o'clock. Why is it so late? I thought it started at 8 o'clock West Coast time, but I guess not. So it was 10 on the East Coast, which it just ended on East Coast. And then for here on the West Coast, I guess it starts in like 2 hours. I will probably watch it tomorrow on Hulu. That's what I usually do, is watch it next day. Hey, Izzy, what's up? 502 Friday. Oh my goodness, it's already Friday for you. Greenhouse Academy on Netflix. No, Timothy, how is that? Oh, thank you, Gold. Gold says it's worth it to be up late for this chat. Oh, that makes me happy. Oh, Brenda, you're so nice. You're so nice. Some days I don't feel like it because I'm just like today has been one of those like running around with my head cut off kind of days. Just filming a lot of videos, trying to get a lot of stuff done. I had to go to the post office. I should show you guys a picture. And I had to mail Braden's Christmas package and his birthday package, and the line was ridiculous. It was so long. Yes, Sarah, I know. Okay, so now I know everything. I watched all the episodes, and I am dying, number one, at the fact that we have to freaking wait almost a whole nother year before we know what the heck is going on. What do you guys want to talk about first with Virgin River? What do we even talk about? I mean, do we go straight into the whole shocking ending or what? This is insane. Okay, Callie's getting us going. She says, I don't know if y'all already talked about it, about who did it or who attempted to kill Jack. So no, we're just getting started talking about it. I am dying. You guys, I am dying. I don't know. Okay, first of all, what is everyone's thoughts? What does everyone, who do you guys think? Okay, that wasn't, he got shot, right? Like that was a hole. That wasn't a stabbing. Like that was an actual, like he got shot, right? Am I right? Because when they showed it, I was like, oh, I don't do well with blood. I was like, oh my gosh. So I couldn't tell if he got stabbed or if he got shot. Yes, Joanna, I did too. Yeah, you guys message me on Instagram like whenever, because I will, even if I don't get to it right away, I will try my best to respond to all of you guys. Yes, Callie, I do know your prediction. I actually think Callie's prediction is pretty right on. So I'll let her tell you in the comments. I swear they make the endings cliffhangers so that we will keep watching. Brittany, right? Like, I feel like they have to. Otherwise, it's like, oh, well, like, we probably wouldn't want to watch it as badly, right? So they have to do that. Because if it just ended with, like, everything was hunky-dory, I don't think that we would be like, we have to watch it. I think we would want to watch it, but we wouldn't be, like, dying to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the ending was such a big cliffhanger. Oh, my gosh. You're right. He was bleeding out. Yeah, like, he was literally... Brady's people did it. That's who Courtney thinks. Yes, it looks like a bullet hole. Yeah, because it was just like a hole. So I'm like, that has to have been a bullet. So I don't think he was stabbed. Charmaine had a psycho break. And okay, Emily, this is what I was telling some of the people in my Instagram. And I'm like, maybe this is a stretch, but this is what I said about Charmaine. I said, maybe it was Charmaine. She went over there in a jealous rage and shot him. And now she's going to go to jail. She's going to have her babies in jail. But as soon as she has them, the babies are going to go to Jack. And Jack and Mel are going to raise the babies. I was like, is that a stretch? So I don't know. And then who was it that told me on Instagram, like, hey, that could happen. Like, this is a show. So that could totally, anything could go down, which is so true. Courtney, I hate cliffhangers. I know. I hate cliffhangers when you can't watch the next episode right after. So it's like, oh, now we have to wait a year. Yeah, Kelly. Yeah, let's see what everybody else predicts. And then Callie, you guys wait for Callie. Sorry, adjust here. Callie will give her prediction too, because I think Callie's is probably what happened. That's my opinion. So, oh, they're like, tell us, Callie, tell us. Oh my gosh. I hope so hot. Interesting. I definitely think Jack and Mel will end up raising the babies. I feel like in some sort of scenario, that's probably going to happen because I'll tell you right now, Charmaine is like, I didn't like her before, but I really don't like her now. After those 5 episodes, I was like, ew, like you are buggy. She's always been buggy, but even more, I'm like, you're so good. Like, no wonder Jack doesn't love you. You're a psychopath. Someone needs to talk some sense into Brady. He's probably next if he crosses Calvin. I know. Okay. We do have to talk about the Brady situation because the crazy thing about Brady is as bad as this may sound, I do think Brady has a heart. Like, obviously he let what was that guy's name? Was it Steven? He could have killed him right then and there, like cold-blooded, like killed him off. But he let him go. And I was so happy that Brady did that because it just shows that he does have a little compassion and he has a heart. Like, I just feel like he's so lost that in a weird way, I find myself rooting for him, even though he's like not good. Does that sound so bad? And then I also noticed with Brady, there was little snippets of when like they hit Jack and made him like pass out or whatever. Like, you could tell Brady didn't like that. So I feel like if Brady was this total like cold-hearted guy, like he wouldn't care about that stuff. But you could tell he cares about people, like some people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Melina says Brady does have a heart. Brady has loyalty to Jack. He does. I think he totally has loyalty to Jack. No, even though you can tell they have their differences there. Charmaine is gross. Seriously. I do think there is a respect there that Brady has for Jack, that he doesn't want to see anything happen to Jack because he knows deep down that Jack has done so much for him. And so I do think he has a soft spot for Jack, but just seeing him even with the other guy that he didn't really know and let him live, like that made me realize like, okay, he's not this stone cold like killer. So that was interesting to me. It's pointing to that way. Just finished watching just before your live. LOL. Oh, Izzy, it's nice and fresh in your mind then. I think he's realizing what he's got himself into. I think so too, Renee, because I think what it started off with is like, he just needs money. He needs money. He wants to feel successful. He wants to feel like he's a part of something because he has felt. Charles, holy crap, Bola, $50 super chat. Thank you so much. Here's for Ashlyn's birthday gift. Oh, she will be so grateful. Thank you so much. That was so nice. Now I forgot what I was saying. So what was I talking about? I just saw this big pink thing pop up. Pointing to that, just finished watching it. Like, I feel like Brady will. Oh, that's what I was saying. So Brady, I think he knew he was getting into something, but I don't think he knew how deep, like, it was. And he was really trying to focus on being successful at something, making some money, like, because he's all about money. And so I think, and how sweet was that of Mel to go out there to try to find out what happened to, is the guy's name Steven? I don't know. The guy that Brady was supposed to kill, like, she went out to go get the full story because Jack felt so horrible about, he felt like it was his fault that he was not protected. So I thought that was super awesome of Mel, even though she totally put herself in way dangerous situation. But oh, Spencer, thank you, Brittany. Spencer, what did I say? I can't remember now. Steven? Spencer, okay. Appreciate everyone who prayed for my hubby and I. We got good news this morning at his doctor's appointment. Yes. That makes me happy, Mrs. Alma. I'm so glad. Brady still respects Jack. I totally agree. I think so too. What's wrong with Doc? Yes. Thank you. You guys, what is wrong with Doc? He's got some sort of health issue, right? Because remember he walked outside and he was like kind of like dizzy or whatever. There's something going on there that I'm like a little worried that it might be something like big. Okay, so Callie says, I think it was Calvin's right-hand man, Jimmy, I think. So do you guys know, so I don't even know how to explain the guy. You guys probably know who she's talking about because he said, why do you keep letting him go? If it was me, I would have already put a bullet between his eyes. But I don't think he did it for Calvin. I think he did it because he doesn't like Jack. And Calvin has started to take a liking to Brady over Jimmy. So he's trying to like prove himself to Calvin and piss Brady off. I think that is probably exactly what happened. What do you guys think of that? Because they did kind of in a nonchalant way put a little attention on those moments where he was a little bit like, why do you keep letting him go? Or, you know what I'm saying? So I totally think that is what happened. But who knows? Who knows? It could have been Charmaine. Maybe I'm just hoping they'll oust her. I don't know. Susie Farms' Doc has a brain tumor. Is that what is? Yeah, I could see that. Tammy, you're late, but you're here. So glad you're here. No, Melina, we have not talked about Preacher. What the fetch is going on there? That's also crazy. The whole twin brother thing, I'm like, are you serious? And I like the scene at the bar when Wes's brother was talking to Preacher was so intense. Like I could feel it through the screen. I was like, oh dang, Preacher's like, he didn't even know what to say or do. He's like, are you freaking kidding me? Like that was nuts. Yes, Emily, me too. Remember you guys when Doc was getting ready to tell Hope what was going on with him and they had that big, huge surprise engagement party? I felt the same way, Emily. I was like, are you serious? Go away, people. We gotta know what's going on. Although I am glad that Doc and Hope are like working things out and Hope finally got off her little tangent of him hanging out with crazy lady, whatever her name is. Brain tumor, dementia. Yeah, it could be either. I think it's got to be something with the brain, just seeing like how dizzy and stuff he got. That's kind of where I'm thinking too. The twin thing freaked me out. I know. Like so creepy, right? Because obviously he looks exactly like Wes. So that's why Preacher was like, it looks exactly like twin brother. Who would have freaking thought, man? I don't even know. And by the way, I'm the one who told you that your prediction of Charmaine is not far-fetched because it's a show, literally anything can happen. Yeah, it literally could. Like, how weird, what a twist that would be, right? If Charmaine tried to kill Jack in a jealous rage. She could blame it on her hormones, that's for sure. She's crazy though. Charmaine's crazy. I'm like, what is she doing? She needs to move on. Like, I get it. You're in love with someone and you spent so many years, but at some point when somebody tells you, like, straight up, I'm not interested, I don't love you, why are you going to chase someone who doesn't love you? Like, it's not good. I know, Preacher and Paige's little boy too, so much happening with Preacher. I feel for Preacher, and here's my thing on my prediction for Preacher, because remember, he's supposed to go to San Francisco to do the restaurant thing. I don't think that's going to happen now that Paige's son is back, and her son was like, can I stay with you? And he was like, yeah. I don't think he's going to go do the restaurant thing. I think he's going to have to stay in Virgin River. That whole thing's a mess. That whole thing is a mess. I wish they would have just freaking called the cops when she accidentally killed him. And obviously his partner, which they didn't know, but remember how his partner was like, basically told on him of all the bad stuff he was doing. Yeah, the situation with Preacher is crazy. I wanted to scream at the TV. Oh, me too. It was so intense, right? That scene at the bar, I was like, that was intense. Let's see. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll through the comments. Why does something big have to happen to Doc? Him and Hope are finally getting back together. I know. I'm really sad about that. And I just think Doc is such a good guy. I really like him. How is Preacher going to get away with taking Paige's son with twin brother in town? He can't have him there. I know. Oh, that's true, Tammy. I wonder if he'll still end up going to San Francisco then and get the heck out and almost go into hiding, which is so annoying. Preacher could take that guy out. Preacher was what? He was a Marine. Like, he could take that guy out. I mean, maybe don't kill him, but you know what I'm saying. I know where I've seen Preacher before. He is in a Hallmark Christmas in LA. Oh, that is funny, Courtney. All of these actors have been somewhere else. Like, I feel like you guys have told me all the other shows that most of these actors have been on. Let's see. Charmaine is unstable. Yes, to say the least. I lost it when she told Jack that she will see if he has any part in the baby's life. You'll see. Oh, yes. I was sorry. I had to remember. Yes. When she was like, my future husband will be the father, and we will just have to see where you fit in. Ew, Charmaine, you're so annoying. Shut up. Just want to. Because can she not see how hard Jack is trying? Like, come on. Give the guy a break. Let's run into San Francisco with the kid. That's true, Sarah. Preacher could definitely go to San Francisco with the kid. Because isn't that where Paige is at? I feel like she went to San Francisco. I could be wrong, though. Let's see. I just saw, oh, crap. If I don't see your comment, you guys, I'm not ignoring you. Just rewrite it if I didn't see it. Did you know Jack is Australian in real life and has an Australian accent? It's weird. Oh my, weird, Courtney. That is weird. And now that I know it, I'm going to look for like little hits in his voice. I want to know who shot Jack. That's what I think. Everyone comment right now. Who do you think shot Jack? Who was the shooter? Preacher will take the boy to San Francisco and find Paige. Yeah, I could see that, Kelly. I could see that happening. Watch the first episode of season 3 of A Million Little Things. Oh, awesome. So see our episode, what was it, 3 was tonight? We're going to talk about that on Sunday. Which, do you guys remember? Oh, we'll talk about it at the end. I still want to talk about this. Melissa, that's exactly what I think. There is a big possibility of Charmaine being involved in trying to kill Jack. Ooh, could this really be like plausible? Like, do you really think Charmaine could have, like, you think she could have done it? That would be nuts. That would be so crazy. I hope Connie, oh my gosh, yes. Can we talk about, okay, hold on. I got to catch up on comments. But Brittany, we're going to come to that where we can talk about Ricky and freaking Connie's niece. Is it Lizzie? I think it's Lizzie. He is so sweet, and she is ruining that kid. I do not appreciate it because he's such a good guy. Ooh, I wanted to tell Charmaine to shut up the whole season. LOL. Seriously, Melina, I was like, mm-mm. And she just kept getting me more and more mad. I'm just like, go away. Go away. She needs to get over herself. I hate how Jack has to feel like he has to explain himself to her when they're not even together. I get that she's pregnant with his kids, but they have a very good understanding, or at least he has explained to her multiple times, like, we're not together. I don't love you. Okay. So I want to see, maybe sick just because Jack doesn't want her doesn't mean he doesn't want those babies. Exactly, Renee. Like, and she knows Jack is a good guy. Why are you going to keep those kids from him? Like, that's just crappy. Okay, so I'm going to see everyone saying, okay, I'm catching up on comments. Sorry, guys. Courtney says, Calvin, Charles says that he shot Jack. So, wow, that's a very bold statement, Charles. People will not like you. Calvin, everyone thinks it was actually Calvin, or do you think one of his guys did? I think one of Calvin's, but I hope Charmaine. Actually, I think Jack is from New Zealand. Okay. No, Charles. Haha, Charles. Oh, Charles. I can't stand Charmaine. I think Rick and Charmaine. Oh, Rick and who? I don't know who that is. Shot Jack. For purely entertainment factor, I want it to be Charmaine. Emily, how crazy of a plot twist would that be if they came back the next season and they're like, it was Charmaine? We would be like, what? That's insane. Oh, we'll miss you, Joanna. Thanks for being here. My other prediction, Tina, is that Brady got in a tussle with Jack in the bar, and his gun that he carries on his hip accidentally went off. Ooh, Callie, that could be it too. I really hope it wasn't Brady, though. Like, that is totally an option, but I'm really hoping it's not Brady. Because, like I said, in a weird way, I'm rooting for Brady. Like, I know he's kind of being a scumbag. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. He's kind of being a little butt right now, but I really hope it wasn't him. I'm not sure what to think of Lizzie leading him into temptation, but my prediction is she's going to end up pregnant for sure. Oh, I could see that probably happening too. I just feel for, is it Ricky? I think it's Ricky. He is such a nice guy, and she's totally taking advantage of that. Like, 'cause he will do anything for her right now. And I'm just like, don't ruin your life, kid. But the thing I will say about those two is she pulls out the fun in him because he's so like uptight and stuff, which I think can be a good thing. And then he kind of gives her the more conservative side of things. And so I don't know. I don't like them together, but we'll see we'll see what happens with that. I don't know. Yes, like this live. That would be amazing, guys. Thanks so much. Kelly, I use the word tussle all the time, and I've never heard someone else use it. I like that word, tussle. Got a little tussle. Let's see. Raina is not here. Oh, no. Oh, it's my fault because we're too late. She has to be up at 5 for a 12-hour shift tomorrow. Oh, Jen, tell her we missed her. Maybe the next one. Dang it. Sorry it's so late. I feel like Brady wouldn't have left Jack there, though. I agree, Callie. You're right. And yeah, I don't see it being Brady, but it could be. I think, especially if it was an accident, if his gun went off accidentally, I think Brady would have stayed to help, right? I mean, I would like to think so, but maybe I'm giving Brady a little bit too much credit. I don't know. I thought Brady was in jail. That is what the cop said. Tammy, I think what they were saying is that they would have to arrest Brady. Like if there was like this big, what do you call it? Where they just find out where they're all, what the heck do you call it? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying though. But anyways, when everything all comes out and they find him, I think that he would be arrested with all of them too, because he's breaking the law right now. He'll still be arrested. But I don't think he's arrested yet. Like they haven't done anything. If it was an accident, Brady would have gotten help for Jack. Yeah, exactly, Emily. Lizzie is the devil, I swear. Don't ruin the good ones. Yeah, she is like crazy town. I'm like, dang, girl, you need to chill. I really don't like him and Lizzie together. I hope Mel doesn't break down over this. I feel bad for her two men in her life. Tragic things. That is exactly what I thought. I'm like, oh my gosh, she is just getting over the death of her first husband. And just to see this, like she's literally the one that found him. And she's a nurse, which thank goodness, but that's going to be traumatizing for her. They can't kill Jack off. You guys, we haven't talked about that. I don't think Jack's dying, right? I don't think Jack's dying. They can't get rid of Jack. No one will watch the show without Jack. He is naive and she's a spoiled brat, but she really likes him. Do you guys think she really likes him? I go back and forth. Like sometimes I'm like, yeah, she likes him. And then sometimes I'm like, are you just being like, you need someone to love you? I don't know. I think it's the drug lords because of the bust. I also wonder if it was a robbery, maybe. That's true. It could have been that too. There's so many scenarios it could have been. Kelly Brown, I can see Lizzie and Ricky growing up together. Okay. Raising the baby and having a great relationship, actually. That could be, like I said, they could pull things out of each other that each of them need. So it could be a good balance. We'll see. I'm curious how that's going to go down. Could it be Paige's ex's brother? Ooh, Courtney. Maybe he thought Preacher was there and shot him by accident or something. It totally could be. I didn't even think of that scenario. That's true. That is true. It could have been him. And then hopefully he'll get arrested and then Preacher won't have to worry about that dude. That could be a good scenario too. Great Tomato Girl. I just may have to start watching the show. Y'all make it sound so interesting. Yes, you got to watch it. It's so good. And there's 2 seasons out now. Lizzie probably didn't take the pill and she's preggers. I know because they focus so much on like her birth control and the condoms and all that. Like I do feel like she could end up pregnant. Wes's twin is definitely on to Preacher. Oh, yeah. He called him out. I was like, oh, dang it. Preacher can't get a break, and he was just trying to help. Like, he really sucked himself into it, which speaks to his character. Like, he's even willing to take the fall and say that he killed Wes, which was crazy. Let's see. Jack will live, but will be in the hospital for an episode or 2. Yeah, that's what I think. I'm like, they can't kill him off. That would just be too much. Let's see. It's probably Michelle's ex-brother-in-law. Yeah. Oh. It could be. I don't know, you guys. There's so many scenarios that I feel like it could be. TV nowadays have weird storylines. Watch it be a 12-year-old kid who shot Jack. Seriously, it can literally be anything. No joke. The way Christopher embraced Preacher and was crying. I have a feeling something happened to Paige, but I really hope not. Oh, Emily, I would be so sad if something happened to Paige. That would be horrible. But I could see her. That's true. Like, why does Paige's friend, was it her friend or her sister that has her kid? Why does she have her kid? And she obviously has some sort of news to give to Preacher, which that would be really sad if she did die or if something happened to her. So Spencer got on the bus to leave, but did he really leave? Like, will he be back? I know. That's true. I had to think for a second. Who's Spencer? I wonder if he'll be. I don't think he'll be back. That's so dangerous for him. But they did say that Jack's cop friend said that they would protect him, that he would be protected, right? Guys, Wes's twin bro creeped me out. I was like, why is he still here? The situation needs to be done already, and Paige and Preacher need to get married for the sake of her son. Seriously, Callie, I'm like, I just want that. I want that whole storyline to end for Preacher's sake, because he has taken on so much that literally wasn't even his fault. It's like crazy. And even Paige isn't to blame. Like, that's what makes me so mad about that situation, is because that guy had it coming, man. He was so abusive. Oh, bye, Kelly. You have to be up so early. Thank you for being here. I'm glad you could join. I know, it's so late tonight, guys. I'm so sorry. I forgot the name of the lady, but the one who was helping Preacher was so sweet. She was willing to lie for him. Yes. I was like, which one? Because I was thinking of the restaurant lady, but you're talking about Connie, which I think, like, holy crap, you would not expect that from Connie, but she totally has Preacher's back through this, which is crazy. Like, super nice of her. Like, she was totally willing to have his back. Yeah, Jack can't catch a break, and it's because he's literally puts himself last. Like, he helps every single person, puts so much stress on himself. But are we finally glad that Mel was finally like, I love you, Jack. Like, come on, it's about time. So I am glad with that. Like, that gave me a little bit of, like, even though the ending was such a cliffhanger, I'm like, okay, good. Like, we know that her and Jack are good right now. So I was glad about that. I think Paige is okay now, but wanted her son to be safe. I know. I think that's probably what could have happened. She probably had to let go, or she felt like she had to let go of her son so that nothing happened to him in case someone came for her. Janelle, Danny has the text message. I'll have to ask Danny, but it usually tells us if you filled in your birthday when you signed up for the text. It tells us if it's your birthday or not. I did wonder if something happened to Paige because Sally brought the kid, not necessarily dead, but something's up. Yeah, I think something's up too. And maybe it was the fact that Wes's brother, remember she said that Wes's brother had Paige's phone number and has been messaging her. So maybe she freaked out and was like, crap, I have to make sure my son is safe. And then she's hiding out. I don't know. Good night, Colby. Oh, I just saw a good night, Colby. Does that mean she left? Good night, Colby. Gotta run. Time to get kids into bed. Totally understand. Thank you for being here. Yes, Callie, right? I'm like, freaking Mel. That's right. It's about time. Love leads you down crazy roads, and Preacher is gonna get the short end of the stick. I have a feeling too. Dang it, poor Preacher. He's such a good guy. I bawled when she took Jack. She told Jack she loved him. I know, me too. And I was like, I'm just so glad. Because Jack deserved it. Like, you could see it in his face. He was just so happy when she finally said it. Unfortunately, Kelly, I think you are right. Yep. Can Charmaine or whatever's name go away for good? Nobody in town likes her. Hell, even the good doc is sick of her. Seriously, Laura. I'm like, she's obviously made a name for herself. She's obnoxious. She needs to go. I'm glad she told Jack how she felt. Me too. Surviving. I'm okay. Just waiting for my uncle to pass so he can be pain. Oh, I'm sorry, Izzy. Preacher found the phone. What was that about? Did I miss something? Did he find a phone? Oh, was it Wes's phone that was in the house? I can't remember. Dang it. If anyone knows. Oh, I'm so sorry. Gosh dang it. That makes me sad, Izzy. Did Preacher take Wes's phone? I can't remember, but if he did, the twins could definitely track him down. Or the twin. You're right, Emily. Crap, now I can't remember. Like, I specifically remembered him grabbing a phone off the nightstand thing. But I don't know what happened to that or whose phone it was. I can't remember. Did anyone else think Ricky got in a really bad accident when he got... Seriously, yes, Callie. I was like, that was like one of the nights I was watching really late, and then they got in the car accident. I was like, well, I gotta watch the next episode. And then it was almost like it didn't even happen. Like, they didn't really, he had like a little bruise on his face. I was like, okay, I thought this was like someone was gonna die. That was totally dramatic, and then it ended up being nothing. I was like, what? This is weird. This season was amazing, better than season 1. I really loved this season too. I really did. And usually, like, I don't know, Sometimes the second season doesn't always live up to the first season, but this was good. I agree. And it didn't start off as slow as the first season started, but maybe that's because we already knew the characters, and so it was good. I mean, I guess it was good. A text message on West's phone said something like, "Did you find her?" Oh yeah. I wonder if that's true. So if Preacher has Wes's phone, he better be careful. Prayers to you and your family, Izzy. Yes, everyone, prayers to Izzy. Thank you. Okay, so what are our predictions? What are our predictions for next season? Do we think well, I guess the biggest thing is just what's gonna happen to freaking Jack. What's gonna happen to Jack? I guess we should have known something was going to happen, Mel or Jack, since they finally declared their love. I know. She's finally like, I love you. She opens her heart to him, and bam, he gets shot. Like, come on. I would like to see a couple episodes of them just like being happy together without like all the drama. You know what I mean? Like just their relationship develop in that way, because I just feel like there's been so much going on that it's like ridiculous. Oh yeah, and then everyone breaking out in the getting sick from Jack's bar because I did not expect that the employee dude, whatever his name was, to totally taint the food at the bar. Let's see. What about the guy contaminated? Oh, there you are, Callie. What about the guy that contaminated the food and made the whole? That was crazy. And then crazy how Mel like caught on to that based off the rashes on his hand. That was very interesting. I did not see that coming. I did not think that guy was going to be bad at all. Oh gosh, Mariel just bugs me, Susie. Like when Hope went over there to apologize to her and the stuff she said to her, I was like, are you kidding? Ew. Like that bugged me so bad. And I get what Doc was doing, like with the whole ring thing, but I'm like, why are you taking her out to lunch? Like that's just, to me, you could have done without the lunch. That's just ridiculous. Hopefully Charmaine leaves. Jack is going to be fine, but in the hospital. That's what I think too, Laura. What about the guy that contaminated? Yes, contaminated the food. I got a text for my birthday today. Oh, good. Yes. We try to keep up with it, you guys. If we miss it, I'm so sorry. It's hard to keep up on everything sometimes. Mel ends up pregnant and is beside his side, and Paige and Preacher end up still on the run. Ooh. That could be interesting. Can you imagine Mel getting pregnant? So then Jack would be expecting 3 babies. Oh, poor Jack. Poor Jack. Maybe that guy shot him, the food guy. That's true, Tammy. That could totally be a possibility. The guy who contaminated the food could totally have been the one to shoot Jack. Dang. It could be anybody. I haven't missed a video because I'm part of the text crew. Oh, thank you, Janelle. So grateful. Hopefully Charmaine will realize that Jack ain't playing anymore. Seriously, she needs to go. Get out. She's like, what's her face in Sweet Magnolias? Except for she's worse than her. I can't remember her name. Oh man, it's been forever since we've seen that show. Now I can't remember it. You know who I'm talking about. The food guy is with Calvin, so maybe he's got something to do with some of this. I know. I mean, he was making everyone sick, so I wouldn't put it past him. Yeah, I agree. It could have totally been Calvin or anybody who works for Calvin, but it seems like Calvin doesn't do the dirty work. He makes all his people do the dirty work. So I would be surprised if Calvin actually did it himself, because he's kind of ridiculous. Okay, Callie says, I think Mel is going to end up pregnant with Jack, but I also think Charmaine is going to flee out of town. Preacher ends up with Christopher, but then has to flee as well for Christopher safely. I could see that. I could totally see that. George is trouble. Maybe he shot Jack. It could totally. Guys, it could be so many different people. I tend to think it's more in line with someone who's working for Calvin, but then at the same time, I feel like that's almost too obvious. So maybe they are going to throw a little twist in there. I don't know. Oh my gosh, Emily, wouldn't that be something else? She says, I'm just waiting for them to say that the twins aren't Jacks. Hopefully. Oh, I mean, don't put anything past Charmaine, right? Seriously, Charmaine is crazy. She would put herself in danger just to get his attention. She would literally do anything to get his attention. It's ridiculous. Yes, Noreen. Thank you, Charles. When I watch the show, I'm going to really wish they had put some of y'all's spin theories into action. Right? Great Tomato Girl. I feel like we would be good writers. We could figure this out for them. I did. Callie, I knew someone was going to say that. I almost said freak. I promise that's what I was going to say. But it did. But like right when I stopped myself, I was like, I should have just said it. Now it sounds like I'm going to say the F-bomb. But yeah. I rarely drop the F-bomb, you guys. That's funny. Oh, Noreen, Jingling Spears, yes. But something is deaf up with Doc. Oh, I know. I'm really like scared to hear what's going on with that. I kind of hope the twins aren't Jack so Charmaine can leave the picture for good. Please, can we? Can we just have that happen? Good night, Courtney. Oh, thank you, Butterfly Jen. Doing good, doing good. Good night, Courtney. Good night, Courtney. Yeah, what about the moment that Jack found Mel after she got the mail? Okay, hold on. What about the moment that Jack found Mel after she got the mail, and then when Mel let Mark, ex-husband, go with the boat? That was a big moment for Mel to move on with Jack. Yes, I agree, Kelly. Like that was a good like I feel like she got some closure with that, which I feel like she really needed. And I thought it was just a sweet moment in the show because I don't know, like it was simple but sweet and meaningful. I actually really liked that. I actually forgot about that because of all the drama. I forgot that she did I do feel like that helped her move on a little bit. I know. I'm afraid the good doc might have cancer. I know. Or brain tumor or something. Sweet Magnolia's new season, I heard, could be in November 2021. So, Phillips Fam-Bam's in the house. What's up? Charmaine dies in childbirth. If she didn't shoot Jack because she's got to go. Look at us wishing her death upon her. It's only because it's a show, though, right? Hi, Danny. Secretary Danny's in the house. What's up? I know, Melina, it was sad when Mel was crying. It was like she finally really broke down, and that was a sad moment. And I was glad that Jack showed up to kind of comfort her. And I like that Doc was there for her for that. Me too. I did love that. I actually loved that both Doc and Hope were there. Let's see. Greetings, Danny. So Jack get the house now. Seriously. Do you guys think he's going to get the house? I don't know. But like how thoughtful. Again, here's another, like he's obviously saying that it's going to be a struggle to make ends meet for him to pay that mortgage. But he still wants to do it for the twins. And so I'm curious if he'll end up doing that. I like how none of you like Charmaine. Like I literally haven't seen a single person say they like her. Let's see it. Is there anyone who does like Charmaine? And there's just, I promise we won't go off on you. But I would be curious to know if there's anyone who likes her. Janelle, I can't find my charger, so I'm not wearing my watch today, which I'm so bummed about. So tonight I've got to find my charger for my watch so I can get back on track with that. But I'm going to say I got like 20,000 steps today. So that was funny live when Danny was singing opera during the super chat. It was so funny. Charmaine has been horrible since we met her. Seriously. Okay. Grape Tomato Girl, you crack me up. She says, Callie, I only like Charmaine for her toilet paper stash. I love it. Charmaine can buy the house. No, don't like her. LOL. I know. Not a fan. Super chat, super chat. What is that super chat? That's Danny singing it in his opera voice. Like if you guys were on our earlier live today. No, not me. Well, it better not be someone who likes Charmaine. I don't think there is. Charmaine needs to go. Nobody likes Charmaine. Not one. At least not in this chat. But I will say, you guys, on my Instagram, I did, remember, I posted everybody's, like all the characters in my stories on Instagram. And I did a little thing where you swipe over to show me how much you like that character. I was shocked at how many had slid over about 75% that they liked her. And I was like, what? Who did that? I couldn't believe it. I thought for sure everybody was going to be like 0, 0, 0. And no, there were some that liked her. Not all the way but they like 75%. I'm like, what? 75%? That's crazy. I have a birthday toy. It's awesome. That's funny. We don't have Charmaine in the picture. Who would we hate? It's true, Susie. I was thinking about that too. You almost too much Charmaine. Yes. You almost have to have someone you don't like. Otherwise, it's not fun, right? Like, you want her to be gone, but do you want her to be gone type of thing? Question, is it possible that it comes out eventually that Hope and Doc are somehow related to Jack, like parents, aunt, uncle, etc.? I've thought that, Callie. I have felt like there was more of a family vibe there too. So I'd be curious if something like that comes out.
Catch.
Look! Oh my. Here's Charmaine, you guys. Oh, that was awesome. That was perfect. Oh man, Danny, I love it. I don't like her, but I do like moments such as when she went with Mel to the pot farm. Oh, that's true. Every good story has a villain and a bad guy. Yep, that's true. You're late for Tina's like, yes, that's awesome. LOL. Oh, I can't agree. Tina, we have Calvin to hate. That's true. We do have plenty of people to hate in this. That is true. Charmaine can go. Charmaine is not needed. Get out, Charmaine. That's true. We can hate Calvin. You're right. You're right. Daddy's too good. That's just the. Yeah. Hope still's annoying. Yes, Callie. There is something about Hope that is a little bit annoying. But seeing, okay, the first 5 episodes, I'm like, you are so annoying. Like, why are you having Doc date this lady? Like, you're so weird right now. And she is still kind of quirky and has her weird things, but I do like seeing like her softer side. Like when she kind of lets her guard down. I'm like, you're more likable when you do that. Just keep doing that. Let's see. LOL at the toilet paper, Danny. He found her stash. Dang, Charmaine. Aw, thank you, Grateful MC. We're just grateful you're here. Charmaine and Calvin can go live a life together somewhere. Seriously, where we don't have to deal with them. Get out, go live together. Hope is annoying, but I feel like it's worse with Muriel. Oh my gosh, she's annoying. She's another one I feel like I don't need to like. Yeah, I don't like Muriel. Like she's just ew. Like she's another one of those like, oh, I don't know. I just don't like her. We will have Lizzie. Charmaine has got to be out of the picture. Oh, that's true, Melissa. We have plenty of people to dislike. Yeah, Charmaine can go. See ya. No, the snobby lady is too snobby. Don't like her either. Oh yeah, Muriel. Ugh, I don't like her either. I think it's because of her own insecurities. I do too. We raised Charmaine's stash and now we don't need her. LOL. Or we raided. Sorry, we raided Charmaine's stash and now we don't need her. LOL. So true. I've been sick with a cold. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Grateful MC. Hope you're doing better. I'd rather have Muriel than Charmaine. I would agree. I would agree. That's true. Danny needs to do a singing live on the next Live on You now. Oh, totally agree. We're gonna make that happen. I thought the sheriff was on to Preacher for like a good episode or two. I know. I did too. I was like, crap, he's so screwed, but not yet. Not yet. But I almost feel like the town will help him. Like if he just gives them what actually happened, like the real story, I feel like they'll help him. At least I would like to think that. Hope and Mary will remind me of two of my second graders, always in competition with each other and just on each other's nerves, bringing out the worst in each other. I agree. They're horrible. Muriel's the worst, though. When it comes to them, I'm definitely Team Hope because Muriel just bugs. Brittany, yes. Maybe somebody should make a show with all the people we hate and let us vote them off the island. That would be amazing. Who would be the first to go? That's the Charmaine. Charmaine would be the first. Bye-bye. See ya. Peace. Oh, I really want Mel to meet Jack's parents, especially after we heard how much they would love her. Oh, that would be awesome in season 3. I would love that. I think it'll all work out for the best for Preacher. Why? I don't know. Just have that feeling. I hope so too, because he deserves it. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's too likable of a character for the show to write him like off. You know what I mean? So I do think, I agree. I think he'll be okay. I'm pretty sure they already have that show, and Charmaine would definitely gone first. Universal vote. Yeah, she's out of there. Sorry, Charmaine. She obviously plays her character well as an actress if we all don't like her, right? She's doing something right. Oh, okay, you guys. So I probably need to log off here. It's getting late for everybody, I think. So I need to get my kids down in bed too, unless they already are, which I doubt. But okay, so we need to talk about our next live, which would be I can't remember what we talked about last week as far as the Christmas movie and what day I said we would talk about it, because I haven't even watched the Christmas movie yet. Has anybody else? I think we decided on Christmas shoes. And I will wait to see what you guys say, because I can't remember. I think we decided on Christmas shoes, but I'm going live on Sunday to talk about a million little things. Did we decide on a day that we would discuss Christmas shoes? Can you imagine if Jack did die, Mel would be destroyed? If Jack dies, I'm not watching the show. I'm just going to say that right now. Jack dies, we're done. We're done here, folks. That's a wrap. There will be no more lives about Virgin River. I will be so ticked off. Not yet. Wait, I missed something. Is Christmas Shoes on Netflix? Christmas Shoes is on Amazon and YouTube. You can find it on there. Okay, haven't watched Christmas Shoes yet. Okay. It's on YouTube, I think. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Okay, so let's plan on going live on Sunday for A Million Little Things, tonight's episode, which I have not watched yet. I will watch it tomorrow. And then Christmas Shoes, we need to figure out a day to go live. Oh, Wednesday. Let's go live Wednesday for that, because there's no more Virgin River, so the Christmas Shoes can just take place of Virgin River. So plan on me going live Sunday. I will post this all on Instagram, you guys. Or if you have any questions, message me on Instagram, because I know I'll get back to you. The show would not be any good without Jack. Jack, when I did my little poll on Instagram, you guys all like loved him all the way to the end, like 100%. I think if they got rid of Jack, it's over. That show's done. So that's the only thing that's like making me hold out hope that he's not really going to die. So, okay, Danny's right. Secretary Danny's writing it down. Thanks, babe. Okay, so Sunday, we are going live to talk about A Million Little Things. Wednesday, we will be going live to talk about Christmas shoes. So make sure you guys watch those things before we go live so we can discuss it. And this was a fun one, you guys. I love talking about this Virgin River shocking season finale. What the heck? Write it on the calendar, Danny. Seriously. Oh no, Walking Dead. I haven't ever seen that. If Jack dies, I'm through. I'll watch a movie tomorrow. Okay, that gives us some time to watch the movie for those of us who have not watched it yet. So keep that in mind. I'll post it on my Instagram so that you guys know. And I'm gonna let you guys go. It's almost been an hour. So thanks for hanging out with me. Even though this was a super late live, a lot of you guys were still here, so I'm so grateful. And that's it, you guys. So I will see you guys on Sunday to talk about a million little things. So good night. Love y'all. See you on Sunday.